Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, this ballpark still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Tal's Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Fastball for a strike. And we're off and rolling here in Houston. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still...
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Caratini up with it on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that gives Matt Chapman a chance to hit with 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Matt Chapman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Lee off of first with 2 away. Just off the inside edge. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And ball 1. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. Giants leave a couple. Now here come the Astros. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and towing the slab in this one, Robbie Ray. What do we have on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And that drops in for a strike. Popped up left side, Chapman. Hauls it in for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
This one in the air. Fitzgerald snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball.
Batting fourth.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Way high there. 2-2. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. No score. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Eric Getty, a 6'2 righty, 185 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Eric Getty back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
That one missing inside. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And up next for San Francisco, Luis Matos. Out towards left center, Dubon on the move to the alley. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And up next for the Giants, Sam Huff. Up and in, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Flores over at first with one away.
Two one.
In the dirt. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Paredes tossed to second to Walker, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
2-0 to count.
Outside low, and now 3-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Vic Caratini at the plate. There's a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hit in the air out to center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Zach DeZenzo, looking for his first big league hit right here. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second, and great jump.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. There's a strike at the knees.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Check swing didn't go. 1-1. And here it comes. That one almost got him. One out. Runners at first and second. Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2. To first, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 2 full, no score. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
He went around, according to Carl Dixon. The 0-2. Now he breaks his back. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So here's Wade now. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the 3rd, no score. That one not close. And 1-1. On the ground to 3rd. Paredes fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. He's 0 for 1. First
No.
offering, and it just misses. Two out, space is empty. Gets the call. That's strike two.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants down in order. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Chaz McCormick. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
2 balls. No strikes.
In the air out to center. Lee coming on. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. One down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to
2-2.
waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ripped to right. Matos pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. First time up was a pop out. That's in there. Strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This to center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jung-Hoo Lee. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. Altuve handles it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And here is Matt Chapman. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Check swing, called strike.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So digging in, Elliot Ramos rounded out his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And ball 1. 4th inning underway, no score. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That one just misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 2 and the Astros 0. back here in Houston. Here's the center fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Runner at first with no outs here. And fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And he's already singled in this game. And he takes a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That's to third and foul ball. Man at first, one away. And that's way high. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one missed.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a 1-2. And there's a ball. The Giants leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's in for a strike. smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to Flores. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sam Huff. Eric Getty back to work. Right through there for a strike. Huff, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. That to right. McCormick trying to get there. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Grounded out his first time. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. Two outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground to third, Paredes. Slings to first, out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Houston, here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And that's outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Way high.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
No.
Fastball is outside.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Grounds one to short. To first. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Isaac Paredes. Fastball for a strike.
Man, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a foul ball. And that one is inside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ronel Blanco.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Framber Valdez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, right field. McCormick sizes this one up. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo
And now Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 2 for 2. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder But he grew up
1-1.
right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. One down, base is empty. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Full count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with one gone. Matt Chapman, the next to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one ripped, and it's into the gap, and that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out. Runner at second. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is down low. One out and a runner at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. That's the second out.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And here is Wilmer Flores. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. And that's down and away.
2-1.
Next offering misses. 3-1. Luis Matos on deck for San Francisco. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Look out.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Matos stands in now and watches strike 1. Chapman, the lead runner, out at second. Flores on at first with 2 down. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Got him. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jordan Hicks in the game for the first time this season.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Center fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
0-1. Ball 1 there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-1. And a foul ball. On the ground, Chapman sends it across the first, and they get the out on Alvarez.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And that one upstairs. And it's fouled away. And they'll do it again. The Astros trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball. And the sweeper is off the plate. Right through there, got him. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Randall Mott. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Sam Huff digs in now. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald, has grounded out a couple of times. Slapped foul. Nobody out, runner at first. Outside, ball 1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Man at second.
2-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. And now Lamont Wade Jr., 1 for 3. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Fires home for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting
swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Randall Mott gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. And Framber Valdez into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Just missed. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-1. Lee at second with 2 down. Chapman gets a piece there. Man on second, 2 down. A little bit low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one is downstairs. Full count now. Caught him looking for the K. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dyken Park. And now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Fans Adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
And next to hit for Houston, Zach DeZenzo.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right field. Matos. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. Just
Ball, down
missed.
low.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Ground ball right
Just
side.
foul.
And foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to first. He takes it himself
That's
to the
an out.
bag, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th. And now here is Elliot Ramos.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been one good swing after another, and 7 of their hits have been on line drives. That's a lot of barrels, a lot of noise at the end.
And it stays fair.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So a man at first. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball right side, could be 2. They get 1 to Walker, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That's in there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Outside with a breaking ball. And it remains 2-2. That's inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Valdez moved to first. Matos dives back in safely. Huff in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Matos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Just missed.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Two balls, no strikes to count. And that's through there for a strike. That one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Back to the top of the order. And now the DH, Lamont Wade Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive. Nice grab. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Astros nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch. That time taking. And it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
What's the fit? Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah, and that one is lifted in the air. Matos snags it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They continue to trail 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Valdez back to work. Ball one low. The Astros have some action in their pen. Ryan Gusto, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Brown getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
One ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Out there to center. It falls in, and that's a knock. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fair ball. Dubon with a quick throw back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Emerson Hurd will take over here, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Alvarez brings it in, and there's one down. So digging in, Elliot Ramos. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Just missed.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And And that one pulled foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Next one misses. 2-1. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that. All right, this is a big.
Oh, he gloves it.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Wilmer Flores now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one missed. Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Hammered, base hit, coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's the right fielder, Luis Matos. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Lee on third. Flores at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Giants 8 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the 9th, here's Yordan Alvarez. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. And that's outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And there's a ball.
Full count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh, my goodness.
In your career.
I can't even believe. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even, seriously, I don't believe that.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings and misses. And the runner holds.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
This one doesn't get the call.
One ball,
And one and
strike.
one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee under this one. And there's two down.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. There's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. One strike away. Hard hit, left field, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Zach DeZenzo. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Outside, 1 and 1.
1-1.
That's a ball.
No.
Tried to attack with the sweeper.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Oh, great stop. And what a play. Ball game.
But we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.